Hello, this is Natalie back at Hoya Haven, and today I'm going to show you something different. I'm not going to show you any plants today. Today I'm going to show you some things that my husband has made for me for my plants. So he kind of has his hands in a little bit of everything. So he does a little bit of stained glass. He does a lot of woodworking. He's always trying something new, so he has a lot of hobbies. And he's made me quite a few things, and so I thought, why not show everybody out there what he's made? So the first two items, I should say, I just brought upstairs. They were actually downstairs inside two of my planters, and I'm not even sure what you would call them, but they're little glass art that are on a stake, and you just put them in the planter to accompany the plant. So this is the very first one he made me. Very pretty. And then he made me this one, which kind of looks like a tulip. So this one is much bigger. You can see them together. This one I have in one of my Ripsalis containers. And then this one, because it's so big, I had a hard time finding a good planter to put it in, but I ended up putting it in my snake plant downstairs because that's actually deep enough to where I could put it in. It didn't look like it was going to like fall over or anything like that. So that's my first couple items. All right. So now I'm going to show you something else I have upstairs. And this is actually, he made some heating mats. He actually made them for vegetable starts for our garden, but we haven't started vegetables that way in a couple of years. So he offered them to me for putting plants on to help them grow, like a warming mat. So I'm just going to turn the camera and I'm going to show them to you here. Actually, I'm going to. So they're made with these like Christmas lights inside the rubber, and then with some wood. So I got one on the bottom shelf. Get this out of the way. I had one for a while, and then eventually I went down in the basement and grabbed the other one. So there's one. And then I also have one on this shelf. Same exact thing, same size. So if I back up, you can see them together. And these just stay on all the time. They don't put out, it's a little bit of warmth, but it's nothing that's going to overheat or anything like that. So I just keep them on 24 hours a day and they're fine. So that's my second item. All right. Now for the rest of the items I have, I think what I'm going to do, instead of trotting all over the house showing you this and showing you that, I'm just going to show you a picture, because the rest of the items I do have pictures of on my phone, so I will add those pictures. The next items it's some more stained glass items, and he made them for Christmas presents. He made one for me, and well, actually he made a couple for me and a couple for his mother. So the first picture I'm going to show you is two pictures. It's one picture of two cacti. And here's the picture right here. And these are the two that he made for his mother for Christmas. And I think they really turned out nice. And then he also made me a cactus. And I'll post a picture right here. I have my cactus sitting on my desk at work. So, and I've gotten a couple comments on it. So it's being noticed. So again, there's my cactus. And then my very favorite thing that he made me, and this is in my windowsill of my kitchen, is my monstera leaf. And there's a picture of it. And again, that's one that he gave me, and I dropped it and put a little crack in it. But, you know, that's what he gets for making me stained glass. He knows I'm clumsy, so, you know, it is what it is. At least it didn't break all the way. It just kind of cracked a little. So, but that's my very favorite piece of stained glass that he has made me. So the next couple items are downstairs, and you've probably seen them when I gave my downstairs plant tour. But I have pictures of them where they're not so overrun with plants, and so I kind of want to show you what they looked like before plants were put on them. So the first one was my plant stand that he made me, and both the plant stand and the ladder, which will be the next one I'll show, he made those out of wood that he got from work, you know, that they were just, it's pallet wood. They were just going to get rid of it. So he basically can get as much as he wants. It, you know, nobody wants it. It doesn't matter. So he would bring things home and make stuff out of them. So I'm like, hey, you know, can you make me a plant stand? So he's like, yeah, I think I got all the stuff to make that. So here's a picture of the plant stand, minus plants. And I mean, it just took him like a couple hours and he had one done. So it's pretty amazing. And then the other item that I have in my downstairs plant room, which is something that I just really love. And that is my ladder. And here's a picture of that. And you know what? I think I misspoke. He did not use pallet wood for the ladder. He actually did buy wood for that. But it turned out amazing. And I know one thing, if we ever move, that's definitely going with us, because it's going to be hanging somewhere in my house for the rest of my life. So anyways, you know, that's the next couple items. And then as you go out of the plant room into the front hallway, there's another stand there that has some plants on it. And he did make that whole stand out of plywood. And it's very, very heavy, as a matter of fact. And it wasn't originally meant, like, he didn't make it to put plants on it. He just made it because there was a space there that we needed something. But I have plants on it now, so I'm counting it as a plant item. But here's a picture of it right here. And so he put it together, and then he used a propane torch and actually burnt it to give it that rustic look, and then clear coated it. So it turned out really nice. And just as a side note, he's also sold many things that he's made out of the wood, the repurposed wood. So he would probably do more if he, you know, work didn't keep him as busy as what it does. But definitely had people asking him to make him stuff, make him pieces, and make them. And if he had more time, he probably would. So it may end up being a side gig after he's retired, but for right now, he just doesn't have the time. But I very much love the stand in the hallway. It turned out really nice. Then on the other side of the hallway, he made a shelving unit out of pallet wood, and also 2 side pieces that go with it that have candles. So here's the picture of that. And again, it turned out very, very nice. You know, stuff that I really am proud to have in my house. But anyways, I don't think currently I have a plant on it, but I do put plants on it from time to time. Probably as we get more into summer, that hallway does get more light, so I probably will put some plants out there. I just don't have them out there at the moment. And then one last thing, and I'm going to count this too. So we have plants on it. But anyways, we bought this cheap baker's rack from Myers. We bought it a long time ago. And it was okay. I mean, we got it on clearance. It was okay. And it served the purpose, but wasn't anything to really look at. But anyways, he took it out to the barn one day and he took the wood off of it. He saved the metal. And then he made his own wood pieces to put back on it. Like he basically just replicated the baker's rack and traded out their ugly wood for his very nice, again, burnt with the propane torch wood. And here's a picture of that, and with all the plants on it that I currently have. So again, another great job. I mean, I think between the plants I get and the woodworking he does and a little bit of stained glass, I think all of this really comes together very nicely. So hopefully when we both retire, I'll have more time for plant videos and plant propagating, etc. And he'll have time to make all these extra projects and it'll be a nice life. So anyways, that's all I got for today. I hope you enjoyed my husband's planty things that I had to show you. So don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all that. So goodbye.